All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to put some windows or doors into your house, and then we'll show you how to make a DXF of that file so that we can cut it for the laser. So I'm going to click on this and right-click and open up one of my gable ends, so it's not within the assembly. It's a little bit easier to work. And I'm going to put a sketch on this face. Look normal too. And I'm going to put a pair of windows in here. So I'm just going to grab my regular rectangle tool. Put a window here. While I'm at it, I think I'll draw a center line down the middle because I'll mirror my windows over to the other side once I'm done. All right. Put some dimensions on my window. Let's see. I'll make it 0.65. Now, make it 0.625. That would be 5/8 of an inch by, let's make it 0.75. Okay. And then I want to put some panes in this thing. So let's go ahead and select the rectangle tool again. And I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to try to get it to the middle and to the middle. And actually, I've got a better way of doing that. Undo. Take your center line and click the midpoint of this rectangle. Come down and then do the same thing going across with the center line. Now you're going to use the offset command. Select the center line. We're going to use bidirectional offset. We're going to change our, Ben, please don't do that. Change our distance to 0.5, 0.05. And we're going to also select this line. So we're going to do a double offset so we get some windows here. Probably should have made my overall window a little bit bigger. Change that to 0.75. Change that to an inch. See what we get. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, I'm going to grab my trim command now and take out what I don't need. Okay. Again, I'm not going to worry about being defined properly. I'm going to exit my sketch, go to Features, Extruded Cut, select my contours, say Through All, and I've got a window. Should be able to mirror that. That plane will work. All right. I'm going to hit Save. And I'm going to go ahead and open up my assembly, and you'll see that our house now has some windows. Now you can do the same thing. Put a window in here. Maybe you want to put another circular window up here. Put a door in. You got the idea. So the next piece is to show you how to get this ready for the laser cutter. So once we're happy with our features on our gingerbread house, I'm going to right click, look normal to. Got this blue selection for this face. I'm going to right click again and go to Export DXF. I'm going to save this first. All right, so we click yes. It shows us a preview. We hit save, and now we have a 2D sketch that we can bring into Illustrator, which is our software to run the laser. So let's take a look at what that's going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and go to Illustrator. If you can, launch Illustrator CS6 versus the Creative Cloud version. This will make it easier when you get to the laser cutter. So we should be able now to go ahead and file new. I'm going to set up your units to inches, and I'm going to give you a sheet of material that's 12 by 12. We're going to try to put all of our house pieces on a 12 by 12 sheet. If you go to File and go to Place, and if we can find our engineering design, gingerbread house, and there should be a gable end DXF. Make sure the scale is 1:1 in inches, original size. You don't want to have any scale factor. Hit OK. Don't worry about this little font that comes in here. We don't need to worry about that. We're going to delete that. All right, so there's our house in SolidWorks. Those of you who have experience working with the laser cutter and Illustrator, you know that the line thickness for this needs to be 1/1000th of an inch for anything that's going to be cut. If we wanted some features that wanted to be engraved, we could do that as well. Let's say we wanted some trim around our windows. I have no idea how this is going to play out, but if I drew a rectangle here and gave it some stroke thickness that was a little bit more, like maybe 1/8 of an inch, it's a little heavy. Maybe I'll go a little less than that, 0.08. Let's try that. Now, and I'm going to change that so it's not solid black, because I'm afraid it's going to burn up my gingerbread. This is all new to me, so we're kind of making this up as we're going along. I have a feeling we're going to have a couple of failures. That's okay. It's all part of the fun. I'm going to make this trim match my window a little bit. All right. Copy, paste that. Copy, paste. Got another one. Line it up with this guy. All right, so I'm going to engrave some trim on my windows. All right, this file is ready to cut, but before you would do that, or excuse me, it's not. I need to make all these lines. Should have put these on a separate layer. Let's do that. I'm going to cut these off of there. Make a new layer. Going to go to Edit, Paste in Place, and now I can turn that layer off for a moment, select everything on this layer, change the stroke rate to 1/1000th of an inch, and then I can turn my other layer back on again. So I'm going to try cutting that out of cardboard today, I think, and see how that plays out. And then you got the idea. You can put other things on here. You could even pull in a graphic if you wanted to and have it engraved on your house as well. And we will see how that, I don't know what the laser settings are going to be yet. Again, this is kind of just Mr. Derry trying to have some fun at the holiday time. All right.